Logan, after the weekend's games and looking onward, obviously, the lines have changed up a bit. Your roster's a little bit different. Is there kind of that mentality where the game's kind of behind you guys going forward?
Absolutely. I mean, we watch them, learn from them. Hopefully corrected our mistakes from watching the video. But right now, video is our friend. We have to learn from what has happened in the past, but kind of, like you said, forget about like the outcomes of the game, I guess, and make sure we're ready to go on the right foot and everyone's ready to work for this weekend. These are huge games for us. It's early in the season, but we're behind the eight ball a little bit right now, and that doesn't mean it's not necessarily a bad thing. Like maybe it's a little bit of adversity that we're facing, but I think it's a big weekend for us.
Talk about video being your friend, and certainly the last weekend, and actually the last 2 weekends where you guys were definitely in the thick of games, but whether it was special teams or little blips, it turned out to be losses. What's the biggest takeaway you took from your video sessions on what you guys can do to be better going forward?
I think we have to get to the net, and not necessarily just the puck. I think we have to get to the net first. Like, the goalies have seen the pucks, and you're not going to score in most leagues without any traffic at the net. The goalies are too good. The goalies are too big. Defensemen block shots. You have to make sure you're in the net. You're battling for pucks, and sometimes it's the matter of the luck of a bounce. One or two bounces hopping on your stick, but sometimes that's all it takes if you're in the right spot.
Do you almost think it was a matter of shooting maybe too much from the perimeter or not grade A chances, kind of down low?
I wouldn't say that was. I mean, we'll take any shot you can get. I wouldn't say that's a problem. I just think that maybe we can create more, like dangerous chances by moving our feet and trying to get into the hard areas. But sometimes shots from the outside, that's how you start your offense in the O-zone. You take a shot, the defensive side, they panic a little bit and they get running around. But any shot's a good shot, I think, in this league, as long as you can have some traffic onto the net.
From the other lens there, what did you kind of notice about your opponents? Like, you guys played some really high caliber teams that obviously you guys, I'm sure, think you can compete with. Maybe not at this point, but eventually down the road. What did you notice from that perspective?
Yeah, we'll be competitive. For sure we'll be competitive. And, if it's not right now, it's going to be, because, things will change and make sure the guys are going to be competitive. But I think that's the biggest thing. As long as guys believe that we're competitive with anyone in this league, I think we're going to be all right. And, like I said, this weekend's two big teams, for us to face, or, division rivals. I think they're always good. Grand Rapids is always a good team. Chicago, same thing. They're a deep, big team, and I think for us, we have to make sure we come ready to work. And as Pascal always says, it's a 3-2 league. You're not going to win games, 5-1, 5-0. It's it's 2-1, 3-2, 1-0. They're going to be close games, and that's how we're going to have to play.
You're down the middle now again during the line rushes, playing on a line with Christian Vesalainen. Are you looking forward to that opportunity, and what do you think that you guys could be able to produce out there?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. He's a big kid. He's skilled. He's talented. And I've Lipper on the right there right now. I think he how he works. He works hard every single night. So I think hopefully the three of us can have a little bit of chemistry out there. And I think for us, it's just get pucks deep, and Vess is skilled. He's going to make plays, and so for myself, it's try to get open, get ready to shoot, and make sure that myself and Lipper get him the puck in the slot. So he's a shooter as well, but he's good. He's good. He's gonna get his offense, and I think it's a matter of time before that comes.
Absolutely. All right, thanks, Logan. No problem.
Just for me, looking at Grand Rapids, I don't know if you guys have had too much of a pre-scout on them yet, but maybe a bit younger team than they usually have. But those young guys all seem to be first-round picks. What are you expecting from the Griffins coming into your game on Friday?
Yeah, they always play hard. I mean, they always have their, they keep their young guys down in the American League for a while. It seemed to be, how they develop their players. They keep their, like you said, their first rounders down there for a couple of years. They don't necessarily bring them up right away. So they're going to be a skilled team, but for us, we haven't really focused on that at all this week. It was just basically, looking at our few games from the past couple weekends and trying to correct some things and get our special teams going.